Hello guys, my name is Alejandra Ashley.
My name is Gabriel. I am 17 years old.
And my name is Jordan Rose, and I'm a 2024 MU model camper.
Hi, my name is Courtney Braglove. I'm 22.
Smith, I'm 19 years old.
And I am a 2024 MU camper.
Takila Mendez. I am 21
A 2024 MU camper.
and I'm a MU 2024 camper.
I'm 19 years old and I'm a MU camper.
And I'm a MU 2024 camper.
First of all, I would like to put on the record that I was one of the first people to recognize those TikToks, those first few TikToks from MU camp. So I was one of the first people who put in my interest or made my interest clear to register, even though I was actually one of the last people to finish that registration. But we're not talking about that.
Honestly, at first I was a bit nervous, but with a lot of thought and convincing, I decided to sign up for it.
I was nervous, but I pulled through and sent in my application.
Excited. I felt intrigued. I was expecting a lot, and it really is becoming a lot. Like, I love the positive side of a lot, though. It's fulfilling my expectations, and I love that.
Registering for MU camp, I was very excited because I've always been into modeling, so I always wanted to know what happens behind the scenes and what needs to be done to succeed in this field.
Nervous at first until I started getting used to everything and everybody. So it wasn't really that much of a stress as much as most people would say.
I'm not going to call myself insecure in any regard because I'm quite aware and comfortable with who I am. But there were times where I found myself being like, do I have the face for this? Can I pull this off? What's it going to be like when people I know recognize me? Are they going to say, oh, you shouldn't have done this? And it really boiled down to me having to pull for both my parents, who have been very supportive in this whole thing, by the way. Hi, mommy. Hi, daddy. And I had to get that reassurance from both them and myself to say, all right, is this something that I want to do? Am I going to be confident in myself and trust myself to do this? Or am I going to worry about what's going to happen, suppose this, suppose that? Or am I going to take this opportunity that's in front of me right now?
I would say my height and my confidence.
That is majority female and pushed towards a female audience, and I'm one of two males in this camp.
My biggest challenge, it would mostly be my physique, even though I'm still somewhat confident. I know that I am petite, which may have been a more, challenge in the modeling industry, which means I have to work twice as hard, but I have no problem in doing that. I'll take on that challenge.
Confidence. Self-confidence, because I've always been very conscious about my body because I am a bigger person, take up a lot more space. So yeah.
Well, was mainly my friends and stuff. Like I have a lot of model friends, but I did not know how to. I wasn't sure if my main friends would like say, oh yo, do this or that and that, and say certain things. But like after a while, after I got used to talking to myself about it, I just sort of just said it and everything came out well. Nobody's judging the friend group apparently, so apparently. I was just want to see how far I'm able to go in this path and line of work.
Well, first of all, I feel like I have it, like you look at me, I've had it said to me multiple times where people see me just being me wherever I am and they're like, do you model? And I'm like, no. So since like young, I've always had that in the back of my head that people see me as someone who could pursue a career in that field. And I've always kind of held in the back of my head and I've been like, well, I mean, but I've never pursued it. And going back to what I just said previously, there was an opportunity to pursue it. So I'm here.
I want to be a model because I want to improve myself in terms of my walk, how I pose, and my confidence, etc. I would really want to show people more what I can do, etc.
I want to be a model to be able to express myself as a male in Jamaica and to really be in a spotlight. I like being the center of attention at some times.
I want to be a model to express myself. I have something unique and I want to express that in the best way I can as possible.
I want to be a model because, well, there are lots of petite models. I'm not really familiar with many petite plus size models. So that's one reason. That's the main reason.
Digitals. That was the one thing that I definitely came into this expecting to be helped with. In a sense, I guess, could I use the word helped with or given? Yeah, so that's what I came into this with, like digitals to possibly send out to an agency or be recognized. Something I could use to really put my foot forward in this industry.
My biggest expectation from model camp is to, as I said, improve my pose and learn more about being more confident in myself and to experience my different looks, etc.
Expected it to be a bit easier than this, not gonna lie. A lot of challenges, a lot of setbacks. I had to really adjust how I deal with things to be able to move forward through it.
Not much really. I think, well, I got everything that was expected and was told that was going to happen, and more actually. So there was nothing really much to it.
My expectation of camp was also what I got, like a sisterhood, a sense of community here with all of the production and the campers and everyone. That's what I came in expecting, and that's exactly what I got.
I expected to become more confident. I wanted to work on my public speaking, my strut. I want to be the best version of me. I know that I am a work in progress. I love who I am, I accept who I am, but there's still room for progress, and I am expecting that.
Oh, so much. Okay, so I have learned that I use way too much. I overthink when I walk, and I put more than I should into that when I already have it naturally, so I don't need to add anything else into it. I just need to relax and walk. I've learned that confidence is a mindset. I am confident, so therefore I am confident. I've learned community, I've learned compassion. Everybody at MU Model Camp is so welcoming. Everybody's presence, their energy, their auras are also wonderful and light. And I've learned just being here so much about myself, who I am, who I expect myself to be. It's been phenomenal.
What I have learned so far is to not doubt myself. I would also include me posing better, walking, etc.
I've learned so much. I have learned how to express myself better. I have learned to somewhat pose, to strut, to how to extend or elongate my legs on the runway, and also to find my style, my personal branding. It is important to find that, so I'm on that discovery as well. Even though I'm sure of what I'd want, I have many more discoveries and many more memories to make, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
I learned to be confident and different posing tips to elevate my Instagram look and my social media.
I learned that models come in all different shapes, sizes, heights, skin color. Yeah.
How to walk better, because I already had a certain walk for the whole thing. So like, I just learned how to walk better, pose better, because I just got done doing my digitals, and yeah, that also helped too, because Jermaine, he helped me with some posing tips and tricks, and it really helped with everything in general, because I had a posing problem before, to be honest.
Definitely the staff and the campers. Definitely. It's not even what we come here for, it's who's here that makes it so wonderful and fun, and something that I would definitely advocate for people in the coming years to participate in. Everybody's just so wonderful. Our founder, Alicia, everybody, we all love Alicia. Our photographers, our videographers, all of them, they might be quiet and they're behind the scenes, but they're wonderful people. You can see it on them, you can see it. The campers, all the campers, they're hilarious. Everybody is so wonderful to look at. Like, I'm surrounded by so many pretty people.
The best thing, I get to collaborate with a lot of high profile people.
The best thing is that it's MU Camp. I love the engagement. I love how we connect with each other, and I have found a community here, and I appreciate that. I love the participation, the engagement, how welcoming it was, and I love that about MU.
The love.
Took me out of my shell a little bit, to be honest, because I'm not a much of an outdoor person. Well, yes, I'm an outdoor person, but I like being by myself. But in this environment, it felt okay to be in this environment with most people, because everybody got along so well.
Other aspiring models. I'm a people person, so I like how everyone is very engaging, no bad energy, a lot of good vibes.
That's definitely a question. I'm going to say that I think I have more belief in myself, I'm going to say. Now that I've gotten criticisms and advice from professionals, people that have been in this industry for years on years on years on years, and have experience that I don't yet possess and are passing it on to me, I think that now that I have that, I can draw on that whenever I feel doubtful in myself, or I'm doubting, I said that already. But yeah.
Being more confident in myself, definitely.
My dance skills in the first part of posing class.
One major change. The expressiveness, to step out of my comfort zone, because there were things that I wouldn't have done, letting loose. I'd let loose in the privacy of my own home, but I was able to do that, and I could express, even though they were like, it's okay to be awkward, I was able to let loose.
I got a very, very large boost in my confidence just by being around everyone here.
My favorite memory would be, let me think about it. My favorite memory would be in the earlier section of camp, just in the business conference, when we were going over what is model camp, and then we were debriefing. That was when we firstly introduced ourselves to each other, and we warmed up to each other, and the connections or the relationship started there with the other campers, and also the ability to just learn more. I'm able to grasp what is being taught so far, and that is something that knowledge is power, and we want to bridge the gap between knowledge and passion, and that is what MU's motto is. So I think the best part is me gaining the knowledge and fulfilling or igniting that passion so it may be a success.
Favorite memory was, I believe it would have to be our initial karaoke session.
Not much. I have a lot, so I really can't decide. But there was a lot of jokes and laughing on. Yeah, I'm really a soft-spoken person, deep down, until you get to know me, of course. So I got to express myself more in general than usual.
My favorite memory was doing the beauty shots. I think I was really cool doing that.
That's a hard question. I have lots. There is the whole carousel situation that we did for day one with posing with Leonie. Just making videos with everybody. Britannia in the mango tree.